Hello guys, and welcome to my UMI London review. So I've been testing it for a couple of days. Here's what I've found. Remember it being £53, so there are a few things I'm disappointed with this and some things that I think are quite alright. Now, let's start with the build quality of the phone. Build quality is really good. It's a really strong and solid phone as well. So you're definitely getting your money's worth there in terms of build quality. And a nice metal surrounding there. It's really hard metal as well. And it looks quite stylish. And the nice curve around the back, it makes it quite comfortable to hold as well. Let's get onto the screen. The screen is a 720p display, and it's okay. It's not too bad. I think the colours can be quite saturated at times though. When you're using some applications, the colour's a bit too over the top, I'd say, in some things. But overall, the screen isn't too bad at all, or anything like that. The viewing angles are pretty cool as well. Brightness could be a little bit brighter, especially outdoors. On bright days like today, there were times where I could need a little bit more brightness on the screen, but I could still see it. Okay, let's talk about the camera. The camera I think is quite good on this actually. Took some photos and some videos and also used the selfie camera a few times. So I'll include them in a moment if you want to look at them. But what I will show you in here is the settings. Now depending on the picture size, if you want a standard 4:3 ratio, then you'll get a 5 megapixel picture size, standard 4:3. If you want full screen, it'll be reduced to 4 megapixel in size. So that's on the rear camera. So if we change to front facing camera, here we go, and we go to settings, camera. At the minute it's full screen 2 megapixel. Change that to 4:3 ratio, it's still 2 megapixel. So there's no change on the front facing camera, but I think the camera is probably one of the best things on this actually for the price when you're looking at £53 to spend on a phone. So I'll just show you some of the pictures and the videos now and you can make up your own mind. Splashing.
Over here. Go jump in that puddle.
Testing out the selfie camera. Yeah, do you think that looks good? Do you think that's good quality for a selfie cam? What do you think? Yeah? Yeah? Finished? You can say bye. Say bye. Okay, so that was the clips and the pictures. The front facing camera in low light is a little grainy. I think you'll notice on the video and some of the pictures. But the rear camera isn't too bad at all, I don't think. And some nice pictures indoors and some pretty good pictures outdoors as well. So the camera is up to the job on this phone, definitely. Okay, the audio. Audio is nice and loud and pretty clear as well, so no worries in that respect. Let's play a little trailer, Pokemon Go trailer. Okay, that's enough of that. Yeah, sound I'm very, very happy with. Sound quality is good. I've obviously used this for phone calls as well, and the sound quality on phone calls is fine. I can hear the person on the phone and they can hear me, so phone call quality is not a problem. Okay, let's talk about the storage. It's only got 8 gigabytes of RAM, so you need to make sure you've got a micro SD card, ideally. I don't have a micro SD card in at the moment, so I've just used purely the internal storage. So you've got 4.2 gigabytes used 4.6, so it's around about 5 gigabytes. And all the phone does say 8 gigabytes of storage. You do have to take into account the size of the operating system and other little things as well. So you get about 5 gigs of storage to play with. So it's not a lot at all really. And I've nearly maxed out on it at the moment. So if I quickly show you what sort of apps I've downloaded. So I've downloaded the majority of those apps on the screen that you can see at the moment, apart from obviously the gallery and these 4 bits at the bottom of the settings. So I've obviously downloaded the big games, Clash of Clans and Modern Combat, Real Racing, FOTMob, Instagram, Messenger, Chrome. You have to also download Gmail. That doesn't come down installed as default either. So I had to install Gmail as well, and YouTube. So yeah, storage, make sure you've got a micro SD card if you really want to make full use of the phone. Okay, let's talk about general performance of the phone. General performance is okay until you start loading the phone up with lots of apps open, and sometimes it does get a little sluggish, but you just have to make sure every now and again that you keep your finger down there, clear all your apps, and then it should restore it a little bit better. Remember, it only has 1 gigabyte of RAM, so it is to be expected, and for £53 it's not a bother really sort of closing your apps down, is it? So but overall on there it seems to be okay. Gaming, play Clash of Clans. Yeah, no lag when playing Clash of Clans at all. Clash of Clans plays quite smoothly. So no issues with that. Okay. Let me just shut down Clash of Clans completely. Let's quickly show you Real Racing 3. One thing I've noticed about the speaker placement is when you're gaming and you're holding it like that, as you would normally do, you're obviously blocking the sound, so that's a little bit annoying. Sometimes I have the speakers on the back with the grill on the back, it's on the side, so you do sort of block the sound when you're trying to play. Where am I going? Why am I going reverse? So I think the UMI London handles games quite well really, especially with only a gigabyte of RAM. Oh, I'm so rubbish at these games. Don't like that steering. It's crap. Tilt steering. Race complete, thank God. Okay, that was Real Racing 3. That works okay, no lagging. As I said before, I'd recommend closing that down before opening any other sort of apps and games. Let's try Modern Combat. As you can see, I'm absolutely rubbish at these sort of games. I don't play them at all. I prefer PlayStation, really. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying with the speakers on the side there. They keep muffling the sound out. Oh, shooting my own man. Tap throw grenade. Doosh. That. Okay guys, so that was Modern Combat. Modern Combat seems to be running okay on it as well. It's not bad. It's not bad at all, really. Okay guys, I'd just like to bring your attention to this that I've found over the last couple of days, especially when it's lying down flat on a surface. So your phone could be to your side there. You just want to drag down the menu, the settings, but it's not working. Go to the edge a little bit. Still not working. It's just not pulling down at all. Now, I've noticed that if you give it a bit more pressure, so if you hold the phone, pressure, then it comes down. So it seems as like it's not sensitive enough. See? So if you support the phone at the bottom, hold it a little bit, and a bit more pressure, it's fine. There's some occasions where it will do it. But that is a fault that I've found in this phone. But if you're holding it like this, it's fine, look. Very odd. So I just thought I'd show you that. It's absolutely fine. Let's put it down. Okay, battery life. Now it's only got a 2050 milliamp battery, and you can tell it's got a 2050 milliamp battery because it doesn't last a day. You might squeeze a day out of it with really, really light use. I find that I'll charge it halfway through the day as well. So make sure you've got a little like a battery backup if you haven't got a charger on the go, because you will need it. Okay, GPS. GPS works on it, but it could be more pinpoint accurate. It's not pinpoint. So when I'm driving along, my arrow on the road might be sort of like 2 foot to the right on some occasions. It gets you to where you need to go, but it could be a little bit more accurate on the GPS. Okay, that rounds up the review, guys. If you've got a spare 60 quid and you need a phone, I'd buy it. It's a good little phone. Make sure you have more storage though, and just be careful on the when you're using your apps and your games. Just remember to sort of clear them if it does become a little bit sluggish, because it does, and it will, especially when you're using up all that RAM. But it's a great little phone. 50, 60 quid. You really can't go wrong. It's a rugged phone. I haven't tested the durability of that, and I don't really want to. There are some videos on YouTube where they do throw the phone in the air, and it does withstand a hell of a lot of beating. And they also do the 100-foot drop from the building, which I thought was stupid. And it did smash the screen, but it was still usable. So it is a very, very, very strong phone and really well made. But yeah, it's pretty good, especially for the price, and gaming seems to be pretty cool as well. So guys, if you have any questions, please comment below, and I really hope this video has helped you, and if it has, please give the video a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.